Hello! Oh my gosh, it's been a while. But I'm back. It's Bayleaf. I'm here because I'm working on a very important project and I've been sitting on my computer here for a couple days and I figured why not stream this? Like, this is just fun stuff for me. Might as well share it. Maybe meet some Swifties along the way. Who knows? I'm working on a Taylor Swift PowerPoint. So, yeah, I'm just gonna keep working on it. To be honest, if anyone hops in here, I'll explain what it is. But basically, I'm doing a PowerPoint night with some friends this week, and basically the task is for us to present a PowerPoint on any topic we want. Okay, so we're gonna put it up on a big projector. We're gonna present it. We're gonna share about it and kind of go from there. And I'm Swiftie, so I figured I would do something Taylor Swift related, and I decided to do one on her track fives, which if you don't know anything about Taylor Swift's track fives are her most vulnerable song on her album. It's the 5th track in the album, and it's like that for all 12 of her albums. So I figured I would hop into them a little bit and kind of present on that kind of phenomenon and then go through each song. So this is what I have so far. I'm not sure how I don't really love this front page, but I had just picked a template that worked for the rest of the pages, and this is kind of where we're at with the beginning, like the front page. The front page is the last thing I did, but if we just scroll through, so this is the second page. This is the albums. I was like, I just want to be able to like show them all. We've got Debut, which is called Taylor Swift, Fearless, Speak Now, Red, 1989, Reputation, Lover, Folklore, Evermore, Midnights, The Tortured Poets Department, and The Anthology. So those are all 12 of the albums that we're going to be covering and talking about the track fives. But I thought it'd be nice to kind of have a little like overview of all of them, I guess. And then just a little bit about why track 5, like why is that so important? So since the beginning of her catalog, track 5 has been noted as the most vulnerable song on a Taylor Swift album. It started out as an accident on the first couple of albums, but fans noticed it, and then Taylor started doing it intentionally from her 3rd album on. And so now every time a new album drops, you know, you listen to an album in order for sure, but by the time you get to track 5, Swifties typically anticipate like, what's that heart-wrenching story gonna be, you know? And so so that's why track 5. So we're hopping into the album. So what I did is each album page, I kind of made it corresponding to the theme or the era of that album. So Debut, Taylor Swift, was her first. It's a very like country album. It's floral, it's got butterflies, it's blue and it's green, and that's kind of how I got to this point. In this in this white oval, I'm gonna put like kind of bullet points. I haven't gotten this far yet on them, but I did make each of the pages. So the next page, I took some pictures of her from that era, because I thought it'd be kind of cute. She was like 16 here, and then I put some of the like standout lyrics in my head whenever I think of this song. So Cold as You is what it's called, and oh what a shame, what a rainy ending given to a perfect day. So cute, so sad. Now I'm sitting here thinking it through. I've never been anywhere cold as you. So so through this stream, what I'm gonna do after I go through all of this, I'm gonna go back here and I'm going to like go through the song and like put bullet points of what it's about in my head, and any like standout connections or words or whatever. Once I do the first one, I think I'll have a better idea of how this will go. So the next one is Fearless, and so that track 5 is White Horse, so I put a horse on there. And it's very like golden era Taylor Swift. This was her that when she was 18, I think. You know, I'm not a princess, this ain't a fairy tale. I'm not the one you'll sweep off her feet, lead her up the stairwell, this ain't Hollywood, this is a small town. I was a dreamer before you went and let me down. Now it's too late for you and your white horse to come around. So I had a lot of fun putting these pages together, honestly. It was so fun to be able to like reminisce and look back. It was a single, so this is her like the single artwork, I guess. And it was so fun. The next one is Speak Now. It's very like princesses, dragons, castles. It's purple. And then I went through here and it's, oh wait, hold on. Dear John is the song. I don't know if I like this font because I didn't even see it when I first clicked on it. So I might have to change the font of that. I don't know. But yeah, this was when she was like 20, 19 or 20. You're an expert at sorry and keeping lines blurry, never impressed by me acing your tests. All the girls that you've run dry have tired, lifeless eyes because you burned them out. But I took your matches before fire could catch me, so don't look now. Super deep song, very sad, talking about like taking advantage of younger people when you're dating them, that sort of thing. Because she was only 19 at the time, so... the next one is Red. It's All Too Well, and then there's the famous scarf. So I'm going to... This one's probably going to be pretty full because it has All Too Well and the 10-minute version. I'm going to combine them into one, though I'm not going to talk about them as if different songs. But I did pull these. So like some pictures from that actual era when she was 22, 23. And this is from the All Too Well short film. They say all's well that ends well, but I'm in a new hell every time you double cross my mind. You said if we had been closer in age, maybe it would have been fine, and that made me want to die. And then the classic from the chorus, maybe we got lost in translation, maybe I asked for too much, but maybe this thing was a masterpiece till you tore it all up. Running scared, I was there. I remember it all too well. So another really deep song, another like deep cut fan favorite that got turned into a phenomenon. It was actually, for a majority of her career, it was noted as one of her best written songs, period. Like critically acclaimed. So I'll probably touch on that in this page, but we'll see. The next one's 1989. All you had to do was stay. I added some glasses, some seagulls, you know, very like 1989 coded. And then over here I put some from the tour, from the album photo shoot initially, and then this was actually when she won Album of the Year for 1989. So, and then this one's really interesting. I'm not sure how I'm going to tackle this one because it's such a synth pop beat, but it is pretty sad. So here you are now calling me up, but I don't know what to say. I've been picking up the pieces of the mess you made. People like you always want back the love they pushed aside, but people like me are gone forever when you say goodbye. This was what you wanted. You ended it. You were all I wanted, but not like this. So basically talking about people like somebody leaving her, devastated, and then trying to come back again and again and again, and her having to move on from that basically. But all you had to do is stay. Like if you had just stayed, you know, we wouldn't be in this mess basically. So the next one is Reputation, and the song is called Delicate. I had fun with this one. I found a little snake, but with like some like sparkles on it, and then also like a whiskey glass. So Delicate is super interesting. I love Reputation as an album. Delicate's actually not one of my favorite songs on Reputation. It's actually probably pretty far down on the list, even in the list of track fives, but it's a really great song. It's a crowd favorite for sure. It's talking about the vulnerability of a relationship, and like when you're first starting to talk to somebody or to see somebody or to date somebody, and having real feelings, but really early on, and feeling how delicate it is because you don't want to move too fast, you don't want to love bomb, you don't want to scare people away, and so it's all really delicate, and how you handle that. I took some pictures from the tour, and then just from that time, from photo shoots. This ain't for the best, my reputation's never been worse, so you must like me for me. And then, is it cool that I said all that? Is it chill that you're in my head? Because I know that it's delicate. So, okay, the next one is Lover, and it's the Archer. I thought this one was so cute. I love Lover as an era, as an album. The Archer's another one of the ones that I love, Reputation and Lover, but I don't like it's not that I don't like the track vibes, I just like a lot of the other songs way better. So the Archer's another one of them. The Archer's about like a ton of anxiety, and feeling so alone because you've seen people hurt you, you've hurt other people, and not feeling comfortable with the people who are around you and not being sure if they would stay with you, you know. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put me together again, because all of my enemies started out friends. They see right through me. Can you see right through me? Oh, I must have missed the me. They see right through me. Can you see right through me? There we go. And then I see right through me. And then I just love these pictures. This is from a performance during the Lover era. This was a VMAs award. This was one of her album photo shoots. I just love the aesthetics of it. You know, it's so fun. Okay, next we have Folklore, and this is My Tears Ricochet. I just added a little cabin. My Tears Ricochet is actually super interesting and very vulnerable track 5. So, during the Lover era, Taylor's masters of all of her other albums, so Taylor Swift through Reputation, were all sold. And she was not given the opportunity to buy them outright and own them outright. And they were sold to people who did not like her and did not treat her well. And so she felt very slighted by that from her record label, people who she'd been with for 15 years at that point. And she didn't see, essentially, she only owned Lover, and that was the only thing that was hers, even though she made everything else beforehand. So, so when she was writing Folklore, we were in the pandemic. That whole master situation had just happened, and My Tears Ricochet is the most vulnerable song on Folklore because it's about her masters being sold away from her, and the people who said that they cared about her and acted like they were family were the same people who ended up hurting her. So, if I'm dead to you, why are you at the wake? Cursing my name, wishing I stayed. Look at how my tears ricochet. You turned into your worst fears. I can go anywhere I want, just not home. And you can aim for my heart, go for blood, but you would still miss me in your bones. Very deep lyrics for sure. I'm gonna have to jump into some of the lyricism on that other page, but this is from one of the music videos during that time. This is from an album photo shoot. This is during a performance at the Country Music Awards, I think. And then this is during her Long Pond sessions. So just some Folklore era pictures from 2020. The next one is Tolerate It from Evermore. I love Evermore. Evermore's such a great album. Oh my gosh, the storytelling is impeccable. I love it. So Tolerate It is very, very interesting as a song. So Tolerate It kind of tackles a relationship where somebody is giving and giving and giving of themselves, and it's not reciprocated, whether this is a romantic relationship or even like a parental relationship, but somebody who really is like wanting approval from somebody, whether that's a spouse, like a husband, or a boyfriend, or a father figure, and it's about the people, like that person, just tolerating what you do and not appreciating it, not reciprocating it, and not loving you the way that you deserve, really. So some of the standout lyrics to me were, lay the table with the fancy shit and watch you tolerate it. And then break free and leave us in ruins, took this dagger in me and removed it, gain the weight of you, then lose it. Believe me, I could do it. So this is the same year as Folklore, actually. So I pulled some other, I pulled an album, like photo shoot. This is from a music video from Evermore, and then I don't know where this is from. This is just something from that time. And this is the performance of it at the Eras tour. So she actually laid the table with the fancy shit, and he's just like, doesn't care. So it'll be interesting to hop into that one for sure. So Midnights is next, and it's You're on Your Own, Kid. This is actually one of the first pages that I made, and I had already put, so make the friendship bracelets, take the moment and taste it, and added some friendship bracelets, music, whatever. The interesting thing about this song is it kind of actually goes through Taylor's whole career in the song. So the first verse is early career, second verse is mid-career. The bridge kind of goes through all of it, and it's just about feeling alone and being on your own and having a certain idea about your life, and it's turning out differently, and you just being like, you're just on your own. And that's something that everybody goes through, because we're all, I while we have support and family and friends and loved ones in our lives, we're all the only person in our bodies, in our experience. So you are on your own, and that can be a really good thing, and that can be a really bad thing. And so, but this crux line, so make the friendship bracelets, take the moment and taste it, is, I think it's like the hopeful crux of the song. It's near the end of the song, but it's something that has inspired literally millions of people, just to take every moment for what it's worth, and for appreciating the people around you, making friendship bracelets, whatever. But the core of that is valuing the relationships that you have, and then taking every moment for what it is. So I took some pictures from the album, when she announced the album, some photos from the time, and then from the Eras Tour performance. From sprinkler splashes to, so this is the bridge. I love the bridge so much. It keeps going. This isn't the full bridge, but I did go one by one through most of the bridge. So this is from sprinkler splashes to fireplace ashes. I gave my blood, sweat, and tears for this. I hosted parties and starved my body like I'd be saved by a perfect kiss. And then there were pages turned with the bridges burned. Everything you lose is a step you take. And then it goes, so make the friendship bracelets, take the moment and taste it. You've got no reason to be afraid. So I love that song. It's one of my favorite track fives, to be honest. Out of all of these, it's definitely up there. I think it's definitely my top 3 track fives. But it might be the number 1. I'll have to look at it here in a second. But so it's super strong contender, very inspiring, but also very sad, because she tackles some really negative things that happened to her in that song. So the next one is the Tortured Poets Department. So Tortured Poets Department has like a lot of typewriter imagery, and then So Long London, I put the the clock for London. And then I was working on this late last night, and I didn't actually finish these pages, so maybe we'll hop into that here in a second. But So Long London is speculated about, rumored to be about the breakup with her long-term boyfriend Joe Alwyn, who is British. They lived in London together. She has a house in London. And So Long London is kind of just going through the breakdown of that relationship a little bit, from what we can understand. So I put a little picture of them. I put a picture of her on the Eras Tour during the Tortured Poets Department section. This is not when she's performing So Long London. She didn't really perform that. And then this is when she announced the album. So the next one is the Anthology, which I'm counting as a separate album, even though it's a extended edition of the anthology of the Tortured Poets Department. It's still 15 songs, which is a standard album to most people. Taylor was calling it a double album. So I'm looking at it as a separate album, even though it does connect. And the 5th track is How Did It End? And that also ties in to So Long London, because it is speculated again to be about the same relationship, which is a long-term relationship. And it's about how when you're in a long-term relationship and that ends, there's not just one thing that happens. It's like when you're dating somebody and it's been 6 months or whatever, usually something happens and it's a very easy, like, to explain or to see how something broke down. But when it's, when you've been in a relationship with somebody for years and you have a life together, there's not just one thing. It kind of compounds, and things change and seasons change, and things happen, and you can't really explain to people exactly how things ended, because there's not a clear definition. So this was another one that I did first, actually, this page. I put the Black Dog on here because that's another song on the Anthology. But I also, this was stuck in my head when I was making it, so I was like, let me just type it up. Say it once again with feeling, how the death rattled breathing, silence as the soul was leaving, the deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling, my beloved ghost and me, sitting in a tree, D-Y-I-N-G. So, and then I just put a couple more pictures of them together, and then another picture of her from this era, that is a little darker, reminds me more of the Anthology than than the tortured poets department. So, and that's all I've done so far. I typed this up, but I'm not sure. I might make another slide and do my ranking. I think that might be kind of fun to rank them. So let's see. Let me go ahead and let's just duplicate this page. And then, okay. And then let's see. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna type them all out and then I'll like arrange them. Okay, so let's see. I think You're on Your Own, Kid will probably be up there, so I'll type that one first. You're on Your Own, Kid. Perfect. Okay, duplicate, and then probably How Did It End? How did it end? Question mark. Okay. And then let me see what else. Probably All Too Well then. I'm gonna have All Too Well stands mad at me if I don't put it up high. Let's see. And then, Tolerate It probably. Tolerate It. Cool. We'll do My Tears Ricochet. I'm just gonna write the rest of them. I don't know what my ranking is yet. My Tears I can never spell this word. My Tears Ricochet. Cool. And then let's see. So long, London. And then we'll go ahead and do Dear John, and then All You Had to do was stay. Perfect. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do The Archer. Delicate. White Horse. Cold as You. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's all of them. Sweet. Okay. I did them all by memory. That's great. I thought I would have to definitely go back and look. So, say it once again with feeling, how the death rattle, breathing silence as the soul was leaving, the deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling, my beloved ghost and me, sitting in a tree, D-Y-I-N-G, it happening again. I can't pretend like I understand. Helvetica. How did it end? Come one, come all. It's happening again. The empathetic hunger descends. Will tell no one except all of our friends, but I still don't know. How did it end? Actually, that's a great thing to do. Let me go ahead and put it, that looks better. I'm gonna go ahead and put the songs on. I meant to play this at the beginning, but I'm just gonna shuffle them. Actually, I'm gonna start with, How Did It End, because it's stuck in my head. Cool. Okay, hopefully y'all can hear that. I don't know. friends, but I must know. How did it end? I'm not mad at that. Different dances. Lost the game of chance. Soon they go home to their husbands, smug cause they know they can trust him, feverishly calling their cousin. Ooh. We ran into at the shops like she was lost. Not too bad. Say it once again with feeling, how the dead rattled, breathing silence as the soul was leaving, the deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling, my beloved ghost and me, sitting in a tree, D-Y-I-N-G, happening again. Can't pretend like I understand. How did it end? Where you at? Hey drummer, how's it going? In the back. Dark jeans and your Nikes, look at you. Never seen that color blue. Cause I like you. Doing pretty good, how are you? I'm doing well. Working on a PowerPoint. What are you up to? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Not much, just chilling. Working on music stuff earlier. Nice. Very cool. I love that. Stay here, honey. I don't want to share. Oh, okay. I wanted to move the text, not that. Thank you. Can't make Promises not getting me, babe. How many shows you been to? I've only been to one show. I went to the Reputation Stadium tour in 2018. Um, Unfortunately, I was not able to go to the Eras tour. I only have one kidney left. Yeah. I wasn't able to go to that Eras tour because it sold out, and I didn't want to deal with the resellers. So, what about you, Dolphin? Dopplet? Is it Dolphin? I can't read. Nah, too poor. Yeah. Like I said, I went back in 2018. The Eras tour was a crazy phenomenon, and I am really upset at Ticketmaster for how they fumbled that. So, hopefully the next tour, you know. Is it too soon to do this yet? Okay, I'll come back to this next. So I'm working on a PowerPoint on all the track fives. So that's what we're working on. Delicate. I know so many people who went multiple times to the Eras tour, and I'm like, I don't know how you have any kidneys left. So, okay, what's next? Oh, tolerate it. Okay. Wild, I know, right? I cannot see. I'm just gonna change this to black for right now. Older and more. Door like I'm just a kid. Use my best colors for your portrait. The fancy shit. And watch you tolerate it. Tell me I've got it wrong somehow. Sit and listen. Polish plates until they clean. I'm almost wondering if I should just delete this. Yeah, that's better. Tell me now. But you tolerate it. Celebrate. I don't know what to say. Hundred thrown out speeches I almost said to you. Easy they come, easy they go. Jump from the train, I ride a boat. Oh shit. Humpty Dumpty? Is that the right word? All the king's horses and all the king's men. Who could stay? Who could stay? Okay, I feel pretty good with The Archer. I definitely understand it. It's just not one of my favorite songs. I just need to like make it look pretty, but I think I've got the bullet points down. Ooh. Is it White Horse? I think it's White Horse. Yeah. Yep. What the wait, hold on. It sounds so different. I must be so used to the 10-minute version that I am just so not used to the original. Okay, this is White Horse. What is wrong with me? Okay, say you're sorry, that face. you're sorry. Just when you needed to. As I pace back and forth all this time, honestly believed in you. Holding on the days. Dreamer, before you went and let me down. Now it's too late for you and your wife. So many dreams about you and me, happy endings. Now I know I'm not a princess. This ain't a fairy tale. One you sweep off her feet, lead her up the stairwell. This ain't Hollywood, this is a small town. I was a dreamer before you went and let me down. Now it's too. They're in my rear view mirror, disappearing now. It's too late for you and your white horse. Whoa, 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 whoa. Catch me now. Cool, cool. Oh my gosh, I should not have been sitting the way that I was. My knees hurt and my calves. Okay, what's next? It's like Russian roulette. That's all too well. Okay, I didn't realize how different the 10-minute version versus the regular version is. Okay. Widely acclaimed as her best written song for 10 years of her career. A tumultuous short term on and off relation that she had when she was 19. Wait, was it 19? It was 20. 20. How old was he? Jake Gyllenhaal is 44. Okay, I think he was 30. You taught me about your past, thinking your future was me, and you were tossing me the car keys. Fuck the patriarchy, keychain on the ground. We were always skipping town. And I was thinking on the drive down, anytime now he's gonna say it's love. You never called it what it was. Till we were dead and gone and buried. Check the pulse and come back, swearing it's the same after 3 months in the grave. And then you wondered where it went to. As I reached for you, all I felt was shame, and you held my lifeless frame. No, it's long gone and there's nothing else I could do. I forget about you long enough to forget why I needed to. 'Cause there we are again in the middle of the night. We're dancing around the kitchen in the refrigerator light. Down the stairs was there, I remember it all too well. There's so many lyrics I want to break down. I don't think I have the space or the time. When nobody had to know. You kept me like a secret, but I kept you like an oath. And a good prayer, and we swear, remember. So many good lyrics in this song, my god. Call me up again just to break me like a promise. All's well that ends well. To die, the idea you had of me. Who was she? A never needy, ever lovely jewel. The shine reflects on you. Now we've been in the party bathroom, some actress asking me what happened you. That's what happened you. You who charmed my dad. They're facing jokes. And he said it's supposed to be fun, turning 21. Walk home alone, but you keep my old scar from that very first week. Wait, what is this? Loved you so. It was rare, I was there. Before you lost, but one real thing you've ever known. All too well. And I was never good at telling jokes. Punchline goes, I'll get older, but your lovers stay my age. From when you're Brooklyn broke. Soldier who's returning half her way. Did the twin flame bruise paint you blue? Just between us, did the love affair maim you too? In the city's barren cold, I still remember the first fall of snow. Ooh, Dear John, another like, whew. Back to back, like, older men songs. Mother accused me from losing my mind. How do you spell narcissist? Narciss. Wait. I don't know how I spelled it wrong, because I feel like I spelled it the same way, but... You and your sick need to give love, then take it away. He was wrong. Don't you think 19's too young to be played in dark, twisted games when I love you so? Should've known. Wow, wow, wow. That's sorry and keeping lines blurry. Pressed by me acing your... I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. It's 'cause you burned them. But I took your matches before I could catch me, so don't look now. Whoa, whoa. Young to be blessed. You should have known. Dear John connects to would've, could've, should've on the Midnight's album. She revisits. There's just one who could make me stay all my days, from sprinkler splashes to fireplace ashes. I needed a to see me there. I searched the party of better bodies, but you never cared. You're on your own, kid. You always have been. Okay. So long, Daisy May. I love this song. I need to skip it though because I'm not mentally prepared to dissect You're on Your Own, Kid. I'm just not there yet. Okay, let's see. This is gonna be folklore. That's not too bad. Let's do that. If I'm dead to you, why are you at the wake? Cursing my name, wishing I stayed. Look at how my tears ricochet. And I can go anywhere. Oh, okay, come on. can go anywhere I want, anywhere I would, just not home. You can aim for my heart, go for blood. You've been busy doing shows? That's cool. That's awesome. Like shows like on Twitch or shows like in person? You would still miss me in your bones, and I still talk to you when I'm screaming at the sky, and when you can't sleep at night, hear my stolen lullabies. So, so long. In person, you had a show last week, and that's so cool. How'd it go? I don't know how I feel about this. Went very well. You were happy when you left. Good. I'm so glad to hear that. Are you a solo artist or are you like in a band? Okay. You're in a band? Nice. What kind of music do y'all make? Okay. You do everything in the band. You play drums, plus write songs and sing. Oh, wow. So you're just like doing everything. That's crazy cool. How long have you been doing that for? Okay, I'm gonna check something over here really quick. Okay. It's a cover band. We play every type of music depending on the set list at the time. We play at coffee shops, bars. Very cool. So what kind of like covers were on the set list like last weekend? You've been playing drums professionally for 11 years now? That's so cool. I love that. I wish I like had some sort of musical talent. I feel like that'd be really neat. But I don't, so it's fine. But I always think like people who like do music for a living or professionally or have the talent to be able to, I think that's really cool, you know? Okay. I don't know how to break this one down either, so we're gonna move on. Hi, Aaron. Thank you for the 15 months. That's crazy cool. Bayleaf acting like we care. Oh, Lamel. You know what? I know you don't care, Aaron, and that's totally fine with me. I'm so glad that you pop in every once in a while and say hi, and I appreciate that. So, okay. When is Mario Kart? I don't know. J Spear has my Switch, so I've been meaning to play. I wanted to play yesterday for Mario Day, but he's been using my Switch for Pokemon. So once I get it back, then I'll play Mario Kart. But yeah, go yell at him. That's a justified. I cannot lie. I know, right? And it's just like, I don't know. I've been wanting to get back into it, but every time I like sit down to play, I'm like, oh, my Switch is being used for other things. That's totally fine. Not a big deal. I'll just play Fortnite, I guess. Bon Jovi, Journey, Guns N' Roses, a classics plus some songs. You're very cool. Nice. I love that, drummer. Pokemon is very important. Yes, it is. I've been playing Pokemon Go lately. I don't know if that's like, if that counts or not. But I have been playing Pokemon Go since J Spear got into it. And I was like, okay, let me try this game. It's accessible for me. So. If I'm dead too. Okay, let's see. Guys, look. I made this the other day. It's a little Lego typewriter. Super cute. It was on my notepad, so I had to move it. Figured I'd show ya. Okay, what do we have to do? We have to do... I mean, we have to do like all of them, but... Okay, so we definitely have to do Cold as You. To do... Partial... And then... You'll lurk? Okay, thank you for the lurk, Aaron. Nobody's redeemed that in so long. yourself. Even I mean, I thought it was fun. Partially because, like I said, nobody's redeemed those in so long. I think the last person who redeemed those was me. So, thank you for redeeming those. Brought a little bit of fun. Okay, perfect. Done with Speak Now, which feels great. And then what's next? All Too Well. We are pretty much done with that. We just have to make sure we get this into... Fuck, which one was it? Damn it. This one. Yeah. You kept me like a secret, but I kept you like an oath. Sacred prayer, and we'd swear to remember it all too well. Okay. Cool. All Too Well is done. That feels really good. That's like the big one. You know? Because it's 10 minutes long. Okay. We haven't touched All You Had to Do Was Stay. We are partially done with Delicate. The Archer, we're done with. We're done with The Archer. Haven't touched My Tears Ricochet. Chat, want to see something funny? I was outside. I had a lunch meeting today, and one half of my body was in the shade, and the other half was in the sun. So I got a little bit pink on this arm. And this arm is fine, obviously, but like you can totally tell, like it's crazy. I haven't gotten any sun this year yet, so to get burned the first day out is not a great sign. So I'm gonna have to work on that. I put some aloe on it a couple times already today, but you got sunburnt so bad a couple days ago. Yeah, I'm like, everyone's so excited to get back out in the sun, but I didn't even realize I was halfway in the shade until my arm started hurting, and then I was like, wait. So it's kind of funny because I'm like white right here, and then it's like red, you know, and you can really tell. So that's fun. Hopefully your sunburn's doing better though, Erin. Luckily I had aloe vera on hand, so that was helpful. Okay, let's see. trying to see if I can wrap this up. Oh shit. Okay. Knows self. Knows she should know. Oh, you had aloe vera lotion. Nice. That's good. I'm glad. We'll just stick with that. Okay, that's good. So we'll go ahead and put that in partially tolerate it. Yolk. So long, London. I thought I did way more than I did, and I'm not close to being done at all. How did it end? Okay, so I've officially finished 3 songs out of 12. Like I said, I thought I did more, but I'm done with Dear John. I'm done with All Too Well, and I'm done with The Archer. I've partially done Delicate, White Horse, Tolerate It, and How Did It End? And I haven't touched 5 whole songs. Holy shit, okay. I'm gonna keep working on this. I don't think I'll be able, I thought I could finish it tonight. I really did. But I don't know that I can. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some lyrics from these 2 songs because I did not finish that yesterday. Say it once again with feeling how the... Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and do how much sad do you... Wait. How much sad did you think I had in me? How much... Which one is this? Caslon. Okay, that's right. I forget. You know what? I kind of want to do this. Oh, the tragedy. So long. Okay. Pissed off at you. You swore that you loved me, but where were the clues? I died on the altar waiting for the proof. You sacrificed us to the gods of your bluest days. Beautiful. You swore that you loved me, but where were the clues? I died on the altar waiting for the proof. And sacrificed us to the god. Okay, we're gonna do another one. And you say I abandoned the ship, but I was going down with it. My white knuckle dying grip, holding tight to your quiet resentment? Holy shit, man. No, this isn't for college. I'm actually doing a PowerPoint night with some friends, and we can present on any topic that we want. And I decided to present on Taylor Swift's track fives. So, I don't know if you're familiar with Taylor Swift's discography, but her track five songs are her most vulnerable ones on each of her albums. So, all 12 of the albums that I'm covering, the track five is the most vulnerable of all the songs on each album, basically. So, it's always interesting to kind of dissect the lyricism and the storytelling on those songs because they're the most vulnerable. So this one in particular is called So Long London, and it's presumably about the end of her 6-year-long relationship with this guy named Joe, who was British, and they lived in London together. So yeah. But I had been working on it the last couple days, and I used to stream pretty regularly, so I thought I would go ahead and stream it, see if I meet any other Swifties, or if anybody who likes to hop in and chat with me will hop in, you know? So. Okay, I feel like I could probably just find another picture. Taylor Swift. Torture Post Department. Images. That's a good one, I think. Copy image. Let me just make sure I didn't put it on the other one. No, I didn't. All right, cool, happy with that. I still haven't done the actual breakdown of the song. These are just little clips, so, from the song. Great. Okay. Better. We'll revisit it in a second. Okay, more pictures. So this is for the anthology. We'll use this one. let's do this. Say it once again with feeling, how the death rattle breathing silence as the soul was leaving. The deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling. My beloved ghost in me, sitting in a tree. D-I-I-N-G. Happen again. Okay. It's a little bit better. I might replace some of these pictures, but we'll stick with this for now. Okay, so now for how did it end? So we already have this over here. Say it once again with feeling, the death rattle breathing silence as the soul was leading. The deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling, my beloved ghost and me, sitting in a tree. D-Y-I-N-G. I might just go ahead and I think I'm gonna go ahead and move this over because I did that initially and beautiful. Okay. I might do this. Ooh, I've got an idea. We're gonna take this and we're gonna take this. And then I don't know if I can actually do this, but we're gonna try. That's not working. Man, I really wanted to do that. I mean, will I have to just do it like one at a time? Duplicate. Delete. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna just repeat it a bunch of times. Oh, fuck. That's not what I want. I want to do this. And this. And this. And this. And this. Okay. So we're gonna put this here. Okay, cool. You know what? I didn't actually need to do all of that because I could have just figured that sizing out, and then I'm dumb sometimes, chat. I am really dumb sometimes. D-Y-I-N-G. Cute! I love it. Say it once again with feeling, how the death rattled breathing, silenced as the soul was leaving, the deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling, my beloved ghost and me, sitting in a tree. D-Y-I-N-G. It's happening again. How did it end? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just copy this. Didn't you hear? They called it all off, one gasp, and then how did it end? I like it. I like it. This is how we do it, chat. This is what we do. Yes. Okay, I'm very proud of this. Okay, so we're gonna click through, because my brain is not ready for more breakdowns. We're just gonna click through the second page of each of the tracks so far. So we've got Cold as You. Actually, let me see what color this is. That one, okay. Oh, what a shame. Wait. Why does it look so weird? Fine. Okay, so this is Cold as You. It's super cute. I wonder if I should add another picture. I probably don't need it. I don't know. Okay, and this is White Horse. Also feel like I could add another picture. Instead of another picture, I'm going to add another lyric. Try and catch me now. It's too late to catch me now. All right, and then this is Dear John. That's fine. We're starting off simple and we're getting more complex. This is red. Maybe I'll do this. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this. What am I doing? Cute. Okay. Oh, that's why it's... I was like, why is it formatting so weird? Okay, cool. This was red. 1989. I'm really happy with this one. It looks good, and I'm so glad I found that same font. Very happy with it. Reputation. She's just a little cinnamon roll. She's so cute. I love her. Lover. I see right through me. All right. And folklore. Oh, shit. I didn't even notice that color. You turn into your worst fears. It's a good one. Evermore. Lay the table with the fancy shit and watch you tolerate it. Midnights. I hosted parties and starved my body like I'd be saved by a perfect kiss. Alright, So Long London. Tortured Poets Department. How much sad did you think I had? Did you think I had in me? Oh, the tragedy. Say it once again with feeling, how the death rattled, breathing, silenced as the soul was leaving, the deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling, my beloved ghost in me, sitting in a tree, D-Y-I-N-G. And that's that. And then this is my list of songs. So cute, so fun. So, I feel like I should at least start all of them. I don't know what to do, chat. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. Let's go ahead and play. Taylor Swift's Saddest Songs, the track 5 stories. Actually, hang on. Okay. Taylor Swift's Saddest Songs. Oh. Maybe I should move her. over here. Okay, Taylor Swift's saddest songs, the track 5 stories. The albums. Fuck, I need a... That's probably the best spot for me, honestly. Okay, the albums. We've got Debut, which is Taylor Swift, known as Debut, just because it was her debut album. Fearless. We've got Speak Now, Red, 1989, Reputation, Lover, Folklore, Evermore, Midnights, TTBD, and The Anthology. Or we could go Taylor Swift, Fearless, Speak Now, Red, 1999, 1989, Reputation, Lover, Folklore, Evermore, Midnights, The Tortured Poets Department, The Anthology. I don't know. You don't like Taylor Swift? Alright, that's okay, my shy face. This whole stream is about Taylor Swift, so you might not like it here. Why are we covering track 5s, you may ask? Since the beginning of her catalog, track 5 has been noted as Taylor's most vulnerable song on her album. It started accidentally on the first few albums. When the fans realized that this was the case, Taylor did it intentionally starting from her 3rd album. So now anytime there's an album release, fans anticipate what heart-wrenching story, vulnerable moment will be on track 5. So that's why we're covering track 5s. We're going to talk about 12 today. So I'm starting Cold as You. I haven't covered that one yet. I have to do it. But we have a couple lyrics. Oh, what a shame. What a rainy ending given to a perfect day. Now I'm sitting here thinking it through. I've never been anywhere cold as you. This song was written by Taylor Swift when she was 15. Crazy. All right, the next one is Fearless. This song is about young teenage naivety around relationships, then being let down when it's not a fairy tale. Stupid girl, I should have known. I should have known. It doesn't happen like the movies. It just doesn't. This song was written when she was 17. This song connects to Cold as You, and all you had to do is stay, because the guy leaves, then he begs for forgiveness, and then she knows that it's not the right relationship. So, Try and Catch Me Now. And then here's some pictures from that time. Try and Catch Me Now. I'm Not a Princess. This Ain't a Fairy Tale. It was also a single, so some single artwork there. All right, Dear John. This is from Speak Now, which is her 3rd album, self-written. This song's about a 31-year-old narcissist who dates a 19-year-old starry-eyed girl. I lived in your chess game, but you change the rules every day. There's no way that she could do the right thing. Is it true she drives a private jet to the kitchen? No, that's not true. Oh no, I need to fix that. Okay, fix. My mother accused me of losing my mind, but I swore I was fine. The internet's been lying to you. The internet does that a lot. You know? I look back and regret how I ignored when they said run as fast as you can. And Dear John also connects to Would've, Could've, Should've on Midnights. There's all this stuff about her flying a private jet to somewhat close distances. I mean, she flies a jet, like, domestically, but also just with the amount of, like, traffic and commotion and security risk there is whenever she's anywhere, I don't know how people expect her to fly commercially. I don't know, like, how that would be possible for somebody of her caliber, because, I mean, you see her walking around, like, New York and there's traffic backed up, or, you know, that sort of thing. So, I understand, like, there's environmental stuff to consider, but there's dozens and dozens and dozens of people who use their jets way more than she does, and they could totally be, like, flying commercial. Whereas for her, I don't know how she could, you know? So. And then we have a little matchstick. I took your matches before fire could catch me, so don't look now. So, like, when people say that sort of thing, I don't know what they expect her to do, honestly. But it's not like she's flying from New York to New Jersey. Like, she doesn't do that, you know? She doesn't fly from her living room to her kitchen, you know? She'll fly from New York to LA, you know, or New York to Nashville. But, it's still considerable, like, it's a normal flight to do. Okay, then we have All Too Well from the Red album in 2012. This was written when she was 21. How would she even fit the jet in her living room? Exactly. Doesn't even make sense. This song has been widely acclaimed as her best written song for over 10 years of her career, leading her to release the 10-minute version. So, living room that big? No. You kept me like a secret, but I kept you like an oath. The tailored glaze again, huh? What are you talking about? What glaze? I'm dissecting her music. It's like one of those places where they repair crashed airplanes. That's funny. Let's see. Okay, haven't done this one yet. Okay, I need to finish these. Okay, let me actually just make these little, like, tweaks. Cool, and then this one. Laura. Did she just sing about mansions? No. How are we supposed to relate to that? I don't know how you're supposed to relate to mansions, but she doesn't really sing about mansions. Are you not going to dissect So High School? No, I'm not. So I'm doing her track fives, which are her most vulnerable songs. You just saw a quote on my screen about mansions? What? What are you talking about? Oh, so that was an analogy that she made about somebody that she was dating. Handsome like a mansion with a view means that they're beautiful inside and out. It's like a metaphor. What's her best line, John John? Do you like So High School? It's not one of my favorites, but it's cute. Okay. Okay, I did all those. That's good. It's hard. Oh, is she still 22 or has that passed? No, she's 34, I think. She was 22 when she released this song. But this was in 2012. It's hard. Your blows play Grand Theft. What is that lyric? I don't even remember what that. I know I remember the Grand Theft Auto part, but I don't remember what she says before it. It's hard. Let's see. Okay, this one's done. This one's close to being done. I jumped all around on this, guys. So actually, I think I'm gonna delete this because I didn't like it. Effects, curve. So make friendship bracelets, take the moment and taste it. Do you agree with people saying she's better than Michael Jackson? I don't think she's better than Michael Jackson. I definitely think that she's in the same realm as Michael Jackson as far as like records go and stuff. Obviously, they have super different styles of music and all that sort of thing. So they're not really like that comparable as far as like sound goes and like fan bases and stuff because you know, they're both iconic in their own way. But I do think, and this has been proven by the records that she's broken and just the critical acclaim that she's gotten, she's more in the realm of Michael Jackson and the Beatles and, you know, I don't know, Elvis or whoever, like those type of stars versus the stars of today. She's more in their realm. Nobody in the same realm as MJ got billions of fans in the pre-internet age. I would say the Beatles got pretty close to Michael Jackson as well, based on some of the records and stuff, you know, because they were pre-internet age too. Same thing with like Queen, you know. So, let's see. I love this song so much, and I don't know how to break it down. Oh, I just threw my mouse. I don't even mean in some of the records. He's definitely like the face of music even now. I don't know if he's the face of music now. I think the cool thing about music now is that there's so many different facets and avenues for people to make music that there's a niche for everybody. And so there's not as many mega stars that everybody know and love because everything's so diversified and so niche now, where you can find something for exactly you, and that might not be everybody's cup of tea, but you can find an artist in whatever medium you need to find your music. So it's also specific and personalized now that I don't know if I wouldn't call anybody the face of music right now. I think, especially somebody who's not making music anymore, or who's passed away. You know, I don't. That's kind of how I see it. Valid, yeah. What kind of listen do you like? What kind of music do you like to listen to, John? You're into all kinds of English music, not gonna lie. By English music, like, do you mean people who sing in English or like from England? Okay, just all kinds of music that's in English. Gotcha, that's cool. What's the PowerPoint for? Or are you gonna tweet it out for Taylor Swift? No, I am taking part in a PowerPoint night. It's kind of like a party where everyone who's there is gonna present a PowerPoint on something that they're interested in, and so I thought this would be kind of an interesting thing to present because I don't know any other artist that has a specificity to a track number like this. So I thought it'd be cool to kind of dive into and dissect a little bit. I do avoid songs that come across as preachy to me. I love storytelling, but not trying to get me to think in a certain way. Yeah, that's fair. Some songs definitely have like messages and undertones, well, I mean, I do like some songs with messages and undertones, but I can understand why if you're trying to just enjoy a song, then you wouldn't want like to be preached at basically or whatever. Yes, okay. Oh, okay. What did I put over here? Okay. What's an example of a preachy song? I don't know. What is an example of a preachy song, John? You think a lot of Taylor songs are like that? Really? That's so interesting because I feel like she's really great at storytelling. So, yeah, what are some examples that you have? Will Smith. Is there a song called Will Smith? Or are you just talking about like Will Smith's music? His whole catalog? I didn't even know he made music. Yeah, me either. I figured he had done some back in the day, like when he was on Fresh Prince, but I didn't know he actually had like a catalog. He used to be a rapper. Interesting. I feel like rapping is like poetry in a sense, but it definitely does have like a message to it. So what of Taylor songs do you feel like are like that, John? You need to calm down. Okay. I mean, yeah, I would say that song has a message. I don't know if it feels preachy to me, but okay, let's see. This song is Heartbreak Hidden by a Synth Pop Beat. It of confusion The song is Heartbreak, hidden by a synth pop beat. It's full of confusion and loss of words. Loss of words. Other than all you. Other than. Can't say I'm familiar with her music. I've heard a lot from my sister, who's a huge fan. Don't really know the names of the song, but I've listened intently. Okay. I mean, it's interesting because a lot of times when I talk to people about Taylor Swift, they typically only know her singles, which, you know, that are played on the radio and whatever, and they haven't really paid too much attention to anything else or like listened to an album all the way through. And that's one of those things I really enjoy doing with the Taylor Swift album is just like, she curates a story like from an album like cover to cover basically. And so a lot of her like singles are more of the easily marketable, stuck in your head, maybe a message, maybe positivity, maybe negativity, whatever, something that's going to stick. Because that's how the music industry works. Like they want stuff that's with the times, that's people are going to remember, that's going to get stuck in their head, that it's going to be annoying, because that's how you market music. And so she's really good at making those type of pop songs, and there's usually one or two on her albums, but majority of them are very deep and very in-depth about life experiences that she's had or that other people that she know have had. And so what ends up happening is, even if you listen to a whole album, like, you don't really grasp the depth of it on the first listen. And so it takes several like listens and breakdowns and breakthroughs to like really understand what is being said. That's why she's just in another realm as far as, you know, records go, sales, streaming, whatever, because there's so much to unpack there. It feels like you're in like literature poetry class basically, where you dissect things and each word or each line has like 4 different meanings, like that type of stuff. So it's very interesting to me, like just talking to people who don't really listen to her, because it's just such a different experience from any other artist, you know. I listened to the whole Poetry Department one, but I don't remember anything of it. Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, by the time I finished the 31st track, I definitely did not remember the first few tracks of that album. But like I said, it does take some time to like actually go through and like remember songs or go through and find your favorites, you know, because there's just so much, you know, it's just a lot. You remember the GTA line and the song Fortnite, though? Yeah. Yeah, well, so Fortnite is the single, so that makes sense. And then, yeah, there was a couple of songs that had some, like, lyrics that jumped out at people right away. So that makes that, I mean, it does check out. It makes sense. Okay, I think I just knocked this one out, which feels great. Okay. A lot of people just clown on her for no real reason at all. I'm not a fan or anything, but I'm not just gonna be an asshole. Yeah, no, for sure. Like I totally see that all the time. And I've watched so many like YouTube reaction videos of people who like literally dog on her, or they're fans of Kanye West and they, you know, are Taylor Swift haters or whatever. I've seen so many videos of those people actually reacting to her music and going through her catalog and having a full like 180 switch up, you know? So, but I appreciate you having that stance where you're like, you know, it's not like something that I listen to, but it's also like, I don't need to be mean, you know? So I think that's great. I do like this one. I'll do that. Okay. Handsome, you're a mansion with a view. Taylor, I'm gonna let you finish, but graduation was peak. It's funny. That is funny. Okay. Sometimes you gotta tell it like it is. Okay. Are you responding to me or to John John? Alright, have a good night. I don't have a Prime and it's kind of annoying. Okay, thanks for hopping in, John John. I didn't even realize that the ads were going, but thanks so much for hopping in. Hopefully you have a good night, and I'm sure I will see you soon. About baseless slander. Yeah. Should Blank Space have 4 billion views? Yeah, probably. I mean, it's been on YouTube since the peak, 2014. It's one of her most popular songs. It's one of those songs that even like misogynistic men who hate women and hate Taylor Swift, they love that song. I don't know why. I don't know why it's that song, but they love it. So yeah, probably. Is that what it has, or are you just like, did you just throw a number out there? Because I believed you if that's what it is. Okay, let's do this. We can't make any promises now, can we, babe? You just threw a number, it was close? Yeah, okay, that's what I figured, but it sounded right to me. Let's see. Wait, you already had that line? Please end stream. Everyone leave now. Yes, so the handsome one was already on there. I just changed the font on it. That's just Aaron. He's my mod. He just hops in and jokes around sometimes. All right, I feel pretty good about that. We'll just stick with that delicate. Say it once again with feeling. Oh, the death rattle breathing. Silence has the soul weaving. So, Shy Face, how did you find my stream? Were you just like scrolling through Twitch? Did Aaron really just send everybody away from my stream? Okay, so I can try to do Cold as You. Say it once again with feeling how the death. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to look at the lyrics of this song. And try to decipher what it's about. Did not think that would play. Okay, you have a way of coming easily to me, and when you take the very best of me. So I start a fight because I need to feel something, and you do what you want because I'm not what you wanted. Oh, what a shame, what a rainy ending given to a perfect day. Just walk away, ain't no use defending words that you will never say. And now that I'm sitting here thinking it through, I've never been anywhere cold as you. You put up walls and paint them all a shade of gray, and I stood there loving you and wished them all away. And you come away with a great little story of a mess of a dreamer with the nerve to adore you. Oh, what a shame, what a rainy ending giving to a perfect day. You never did give a damn thing, honey, but I cried for you. And I know you wouldn't have told nobody if I died for you. Oh my God. Every smile you fake is so condescending. Counted all the scars you made. Now that I'm sitting here thinking it through, I've never been anywhere cold as you. Interesting. It sounds kind of like a... Never been anywhere cold as you. Like, it kind of sounds like a Dr. Seuss or something. So, I'm trying to see... I think I'm going to delete this. I've never been anywhere cold as you. Oh, let's do that. Whew. Did you see her in concert? I saw her in 2018 for her Reputation Stadium tour. What kind of music do you like, Shy Face? Somebody said I listened to random TikTok slop. a great avenue for finding music, you know? I think metal and stuff. I don't even have TikTok. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Well, who said you like TikTok slop? Some streamer that I mod for. She also said I'd be banned for not liking their songs, which is fair. Interesting. What songs are you supposed to like? Otherwise, you'd be banned. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, so we did this one. And then we did this one. Cool. We're literally done with all, like, the first 7 albums, which is great. Some songs she thought I would like. I don't know the genre. They were slow songs. Oh, interesting. Huh. That's kind of weird. I, like, kind of like I was talking to John before and you a little bit, like, I think everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and music is so subjective. It's like food, you know? But it's so cool. Like, could you imagine living in a world where, you know, like 60 years ago or whatever, and just whatever music you happen to pick up on a record or whatever is what you got to listen to? Whereas now we have access to so much music and so many different genres that you can really find whatever you're looking for, you know? So I think that's really cool to like look at and think about, you know. And I think everybody should be open-minded whenever like listening to new music or checking out artists, and you shouldn't like judge them before you like actually gave them a fair shot. But I don't think you should be forced to like certain things and whatever. So okay. I feel like that's a pretty good stopping place. I have 3 more that I haven't touched at all, and then 2 that I did partially. So you said they were bad in the first 3 seconds. Okay, well that's not fair. You didn't give them a fair shot. So I'm done with the first 7 albums. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 are done. Number 8 I have to do. Number 9 I have to finish. Number 10 I have to do. Number 11 I have to do. And number 12 I have to finish. So feeling pretty good. I think waiting for something to get good is a problem. Well, you also, like, literally that's not even an intro, 3 seconds, you know? So I don't think that's really fair. Like, you know, you can give a song, you know, 3 minutes and listen to the whole thing before judging it, you know? So, but Feel free to drop a follow if you enjoyed chatting with me. I'm gonna head to bed because it's past midnight. Oh my gosh. And I got a good chunk done for today. So thanks so much for chatting with me. I enjoyed it. Thanks for hopping in a stream for the first time. And like being open to having a conversation. I think that's great. So, but I'm gonna go. My name is Bayleaf, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. I usually play games like Fortnite and Mario Kart and that sort of thing, but I like to do random stuff like this too. I also do like